2. Actually, the Masmak 2, this is the Saudi Emirati corporation. The designer from Saudi Arabia. They built this vehicle in our factory in Ras Al Khaimah. The level of protection of this car is Stanak 3 upgraded to Stanak 4. The horsepower for this car, 450 horsepower. The speed for this car, which is totally different from the others, which is 150 kilo per hour. The capacity for this type of car, this is 2 + 8. Mine resistance up to 20 kg, and in the 50 kg on with the distance 5 meters, 20 kg below the belly. So if you want to see also, this is something about, we need to mention it in this car. You can see here, this is V-shape. In case of if this vehicles pass on the mine and they explode the blast, it will be like V-shape, which is you can give more protection to the people inside, which is totally different when you make it on the platform. So, and one more advantage of this car, this is if you see that armoring, will come with one sheet. And also the doors, time of protection, we provide that one, it will open like in the different side. This is monocoque also. So we have also from the back, we have 2 doors instead of 1 door. The purpose of that one, for example, if the troops is coming outside, you can make protection for the people sitting in the other side, because for example, the troops is coming outside from here, you give more protection to the people sitting in the other side. So this is the main advantage for the Masmak.
First of all, you are welcome here. Thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. My name is Mohammed Al-Mutairi, and I am the Chief Executive Officer and as well as the owner of the Saudi Groups company. Saudi Groups is in the business now for almost 40 years. We are specialized in military and security projects. We delivered hundreds of contracts, successful contracts, into Saudi Arabia as well as the Gulf and some of the African countries. Mainly now it is the armored vehicles, okay. And we go also for EUD vehicles. We do system integrations. We also work in riot control vehicles as well as command and control vehicles. Well, first of all, Streit is not a foreign company. Streit is a GCC country. It is owned by a UAE citizen. It is the largest manufacturing yard in the world owned by an individual. They have almost 30 years of experience in making the vehicles and, of course, saving lives. Production capabilities up to now, I think they already passed 60,000 vehicles in the field, used worldwide. For Saudi Groups, we've been in this business for, as I said, for 40 years. We delivered thousands of vehicles with Streit and as well as with other companies. We have our own vehicles, which we own the IBs. We have 6 different versions of armored vehicles. The top of them is what we just launched here in IDEX, called Masmak 2. This is a development of the 2012 Masmak #1, which we brought to the market. This one has more advanced things and it has more capabilities in the ballistics as well as the mines protection levels. We would like to have our own capabilities. As a businessman or as a Saudi, I would like to have my own capabilities in my own country. And with my respect to everyone else, we don't want to depend on anybody, or we don't want to come under the mercy of somebody who could switch off tomorrow or after tomorrow the pipe on you. So we should have our own capabilities. And we can do that. We already succeeded in bringing many things into the market, locally made in Saudi Arabia, and we are aiming for more. Government is supporting us, military are supporting us, and we have the capability, so why not to go for that? Well, first we have to show them and prove to them that our vehicle is, if it's not better than what is available on the international market, at least it is equal. We did make sure that this Masmak 2 is beyond any expectation by any users. And if I want to compare it in worldwide other vehicles, I believe there's only 1 or 2 vehicles similar to this vehicle on the side of the protection for the mines or the ballistic threats. We will present another vehicle, inshallah. Besides the Masmak, there will be other vehicles made in Saudi Arabia through our joint venture with Streit Group.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir.
It deploys the barrel to the ground. So all the recoil energies goes down to the ground. The vehicle doesn't suffer. It's possible to integrate in almost any 4x4. We really don't care what kind of vehicle you want to use. We have installed it in this Toyota, in this model. Going back to the system, I can use in this system, with the same system, same configuration, we can change from 81 and 120. In this case, the configuration is for 120. In the same vehicle, we are carrying 40 rounds of ammunition, 20 here, 20 on the other side, the barrel and the complete mortar with the fire control system. So imagine that we are driving the vehicle. Inside, the driver has another monitor where he can see range of the possible potential targets. We arrive to a position and give the order to deploy the system. In less than 15 seconds, the mortar is settled on the ground without any previous work. We don't need to make any hole in the ground. We don't need sandbags to cover the base plate to give it stability. Now the mortar is settled, completely fixed, less than 15 seconds. After that, I can select one target. The selection, I can make it directly on the map, or I can have more than 1,000 or as many as you want pre-selected targets. Okay, so the only condition is it has to be inside green area, inside the area I can reach with my ammunition. I have to select one target, so let's select, for example, this one, and I order to aim. Now, automatically the barrel is aiming to the target that I have selected. In the meantime, this screen here and also in the fire control system is telling me how many increments I have to left on the ammunition. For this kind of ammunition, it brings 7 increments, so this is telling me that with 4 is enough. When the red light comes to green, the mortar is aiming. Is ready for shooting. So I take one round, put it into the barrel, drop it, and it shoots. And maybe, if it's necessary, if it's not stable, the green light changes to red, and then to green again. Then it's automatically re-aiming. 1 minute, I can drop 8 to 10 rounds. And quickly after that, I can order to the mortar to retract and move to another position and repeat the whole operation again. This is the ideal system for shoot and scoot operations. It is combat proven. It's very practical because it doesn't need any maintenance at all. All the recoil forces, as I say, goes to the ground. The vehicle does not suffer. So range, it depends on the ammunition, but it goes from 1 kilometer to 8 or 9.3 kilometers. We can use any kind of ammunition, yes. High explosive, of course. Long range, we also have, we can use guided ammunition as well. We only need to integrate in the fire control system the firing tables of the ammunition that we are going to use. So it's the perfect solution for shoot and scoot operations. So let me show you how it retracts. It's also a quick, fast operation. So from here, I can start closing the system, going into the vehicle, and as soon as the base plate raise a little, I can lift the position, I can move. I don't have to wait till the end. When I stop the vehicle and I order to deploy the barrel, it's less than 15 seconds. I select one target. It takes 5 to 10 seconds to aim, depending on the azimuth and elevation. And then dropping the ammunition, I can shoot 8 rounds with no problem in 40 seconds. And then again, retract, it takes 8-10 seconds to the 0 position and another 12 seconds to retract. So whole operation in 1 minute, you can arrive, shoot 8 rounds, go, and repeat the operation in far from there.
Thank you so much.
Be welcome.